The Mirage 2005F is a very interesting vehicle. It carries the thrust vectoring MICA-EM and the already very good IR missile, the Magic 2. Now, the MICA-EM, for me, I personally don't want to say it's underperforming, but it's a little underwhelming how it was supposed to be. I thought it was going to be a phenomenal vehicle with some really good 50G radar missiles, and it's just not that. Now, it doesn't make it a bad jet. The MICAs are a phenomenal radar missile, but they don't do radar missile things like good BVR. They feel like they kind of wiggle into the ground a little bit too much, and they don't at all feel like something like an AMRAAM. I still think they're better than something like an R77, but they just do not feel as good as I thought they could be or were going to be. Now, the aircraft itself is one of the more competitive flight models at the BR, and it's definitely very dominant in its dogfighting capabilities, but it lacks a good amount of countermeasures. It can only carry around 100, being, majority chaff, and that's just not a whole lot comparing to things like the F-15, which can carry an absurd amount of chaff and flares, but it's still, I believe, more than the Su-27, so I guess this is how Russian players feel. Now, the missiles that this plane carries are very potent in a dogfight. The MICA-EM is a thrust-vectoring radar-guided missile capable of 50 sustained Gs, and the Magic 2s is a missile that will pull immediately off of the rails. I don't know if you guys saw it in that missile I just launched there, but the MICA squirmed its way right into the ground. Now, maybe I launched a little too low, but it did not want to track correctly. This one actually tracks fine. Overall, though, the MICA just feels like not the missile I thought it was going to be. It's still a decent enough missile, so do let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. The Mirage 2000 family is definitely a good dogfighting aircraft. I think the MICAs, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I just think they have issues like the R-73s really did when, launched in extremely close quarters or in extremely, far, not necessarily far, but they're not as good BVR-wise as, say, the AIM-120 or the Derby or, in some cases, even the R-Darter or R-77. The MICA with the thrust vectoring has some issues. Like I said, it bleeds all of its speed due to the thrust vectoring. It wants to overcorrect, towards the target. It's not as reliable. It doesn't feel like a very reliable Fox 3. Also, is it just me, or do these missiles get chaffed extremely easy? Not even like notched or cranked, but just hard like chaffed. Like, I feel like it's very often that my MICAs just get chaffed away. And that isn't an issue I have with the AMRAAM or even my R-Darters. And hell, I haven't even really had the issue with the Derby. Now, I think the big thing for me is that this aircraft can carry 6 of them and still carry 2 of the Magic 2s, and the Magic 2 is good enough. I think overall this plane is, worth the grind. The AM definitely, France is definitely worth the grind now with the Bellonix edition, adding the F-16AM and those other aircraft. But the Mirage 2000 MICA-EMs just feel underwhelming to me because I thought they were going to be a whole lot better, and it makes me just a little upset because I thought they were going to be funny dogfight missiles. Either way, I want to see if Gaijin fixes the issue with them overcorrecting with the thrust vectoring. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are below. Comment down below what you guys want to see in the future. And stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in a later video. Peace out.